crate training tips and tricks. Okay guys, before you start this behavior, you gotta get your dog to go in. You can't get your dog to go in the crate, then it's gonna be pretty hard to put it on cue. So that's the first thing, is we work on the behavior first. We do not work on the word first. Your dog doesn't know English. So you work on what your dog knows, and that's behavior. You get the dog to go inside by putting treats on the crate floor. Once your dog goes in and eats those treats, as soon as they're gone, take a treat and lure your dog out. As soon as your dog comes out of the crate, stand there like I'm doing here. Just wait for the dog to go back in. When your dog can go in this crate 30 times, it's time to add a cue. The only difference with this dog is that he's deaf. So instead of saying or adding the cue, go to your crate, I'm going to be adding a hand signal. And I mark with a hand signal as well. And so what I'm doing here is basically, I know he's gonna go to the crate. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to time it to where I'm pointing right before he goes or right as he goes. It's called pairing. And it's something that you do whenever you first start out adding a cue. You don't want to start out asking him to go, right? He just learned the behavior. So you need to pair a cue with the behavior. He already knows a marker, so it's easy for me to communicate with him and tell him which one was right and which one was wrong, like which behavior worked and didn't. So make sure before you start any of this with your deaf puppy or with your dog that can hear, that you have a marker established, whether that's a hand signal, whether that's you clapping, or whether that's a clicker. Your marker is the most important thing. It's what tells your dog why he earned the treat. So make sure that that's strong and make sure that you have that very well established coming into this. Okay guys, if you need help training your dog, we are for hire. Please click the link in our bio or head to bestbuddydogtrainer.com and fill out one of our contact forms.